Imagine a sea on fire. Not just a reflection, but the water itself burning with an unquenchable emerald orange flame. It is 674 AD. The Saracen fleet approaches Constantinople, confident in their numbers. But then, a low roar echoes from the Byzantine dromos. A liquid fire erupts from bronze siphons, turning the Bosporus into a literal hell on earth. Water doesn't put it out. It makes it grow. This was Greek fire, the weapon that saved an empire and then disappeared into the fog of time. Today on Wikivedia Plus, we will dive into the burning mystery of the ancient world's most terrifying superweapon. Let's dive in. The year was 674. The Umayyad Caliphate had surrounded the heart of the Byzantine Empire. Constantinople was on the brink of collapse. The walls were strong, but the sea was open. Just when hope seemed lost, a man named Callinicus of Heliopolis arrived. He wasn't a soldier. He was a chemist, an architect of destruction. He brought with him a secret that would change the course of history for the next 5 centuries. This wasn't just oil. It was a pressurized system. The Byzantines used a cherasiphon, a bronze pump, that acted like a modern flamethrower. Witnesses described a sound like thunder as the liquid exited the tube, a thick, sticky substance that clung to flesh and wood alike. If you tried to wash it off with water, the chemical reaction only intensified the heat. It was the first napalm in human history, created over 1,000 years before the modern era. What was in it? This is where the mystery deepens. The formula was a state secret of the highest order. Only the emperor and the family of Callinicus knew the full ingredients. Scholars have debated for centuries. Was it naphtha? Sulfur? Quicklime? Or perhaps a sophisticated mix of resins and saltpeter? Many have tried to recreate it, but the true Greek fire, the one that burned on water and roared like a beast, remains a ghost. Beyond the heat, there was the psychological toll. The smoke was black and suffocating. The light was blinding. To the sailors of the time, this wasn't science. It was dark magic. They believed the Byzantines had captured the fire of hell itself. It broke the morale of every invading force for 500 years. But such power comes with a price, the fear of the secret falling into the wrong hands. But why did this invincible weapon simply disappear? How can a civilization that possessed such advanced chemical engineering lose the recipe entirely? The answer lies in the fall of the empire itself, and a secret that was guarded too well. The decline of the Byzantine navy played a significant role. As the empire weakened financially, the specialized knowledge required to maintain the complex pressurized siphons began to fade. The craftsmen who forged the bronze pumps, the alchemists who brewed the mixture in secret labs, they were lost during the various sieges and internal collapses of the 12th and 13th centuries. By the time of the Fourth Crusade in 1204, much of the technical infrastructure for Greek fire had been destroyed. Modern science has attempted to reverse engineer the substance using 7th century technology. We know they had access to crude oil from the Black Sea region. We know they understood the properties of quicklime, which generates intense heat when in contact with water. But the exact catalyst, the ingredient that kept the flame stable and sticky, is still missing. Some say it was a specific type of pine resin. Others argue for a primitive form of phosphine gas. In the end, Greek fire stands as a testament to a time when science and survival were inextricably linked. It was a weapon ahead of its time, a piece of high technology in an age of swords and shields. It reminds us that knowledge is fragile. Once lost, even the brightest flame can be extinguished by the passage of time. As the echoes of today's story fade back into the archive, we are left once again at the edge of the unknown. Thank you for journeying with us to the fringes of history and science. If these mysteries resonated with you, we invite you to support the channel by liking this video and subscribing to our growing community of seekers. Share this transmission on your social networks. Your curiosity is what keeps these stories alive. We will return soon with another chapter that was never meant to be told. Until our next encounter, stay curious. This is Wikivedia Plus.